are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, set. Shot, 17. Ready, ready.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. This defense for the Vikings, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Now Burrow. The kicker here is complete. And they'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
11.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's 2nd and 10. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
11,
now Burrow going to change things up.
11.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
What? What the fuck?
Touchdown Bengals.
What the fuck?
Chase with a lucky number 13.
Oh, okay.
Touchdowns now on the year. And the Bengals take the early turn.
Why is he coming inside?
Into an opening touchdown.
Bro.
But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Bro, everybody's orange? Like, what?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
And the Vikings first down.
Play action, now it's Lance. Fighting through pressure, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He completes it to Jones. Dances by him. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
3rd and 12. On play action, Lance.
Oh, wow. O-line. What the fuck?
That's how multiple defenders
He beat 2 guys? He beat 2 people.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we
Beat
get
the
it.
center, beat the back, sack me. Jesus Christ.
defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some
Should have had to lock in,
teams,
bro.
that's how they have to deal with pass protection and
This
their
is
line
fucking
blocking.
bad.
But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return
momentum.
is for 7. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11.
Just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The Bengals had 6 and 7, a game under 500 on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Now Burrow. Oh, and that is incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
Wow. I'm about to get
And
out.
maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
12. 180. Stop.
They'll try and run with Mixon. And, boy, is he close.
Turnover, buddy.
Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Denied on 4th down is Joe Mixon. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
Down.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Working from the gun, Lance.
Yo! Oh, it's going to be one of those games, bruh.
That'll bring up second down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that
it's going to be one of those games, bruh.
Wide receivers against this secondary.
That's very unfortunate, dog.
It wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Wow, man.
Let's go.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Striker, 3-3. Fight, fight.
Call the timeout.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Six, back up. On the ball, ready.
Now a play fake. Lance. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Flushed out right. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, full fury. Blue striker. Yellow.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing on first down is Lance. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
Now Lance wants to change him up. On 2nd and 10, Lance. Touchdown, Vikings. KJ Osborne, 34 yards. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11.
And last time they were stopped on 4th down. Had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us, or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making a punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
You look at this defense for the Vikings. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, They were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Jamar chased the intended receiver, but now it'll be third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Again, it's Burrow. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
This will be fielded at the 17. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it will be Vikings ball, first and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Ready?
Running left, here's Mitchell.
Whoa, I know he ain't 95 speed, bro. How the fuck did he catch him, dog?
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. Man open. Here is Jones. And he's brought down. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
In man coverage, your #1 cardinal rule, don't get beat deep. And that's why the comeback route is so effective, because that's how they're selling it, Brandon. Taking you all the way upfield before breaking it back down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Off of play action, here's Lance.
Wow.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Now Lance. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on
Damn, he pulled his hammy. That sucks.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Bengals 11-yard line.
On the double.
2 yards to go, second down. To throw, it's Lance. And he'll go right back to Lamb.
Touchdown, baby. Get in there.
CeeDee Lamb. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Why is it not showing my screen? There we go. Nope. That says divisional round. What the fuck, BT? You don't have my damn stream up?
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-2 matchup.
Running for the first time with a fullback, C.J. Ham. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Tackle there by Lewis Seen.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Burrow. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 45-yard line.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Throwing now, Burrow on first down.
Come on, 55. You got to take it, buddy. You have to. You have to take that shit, boy.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available and incompletion as a result.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
11.
Mixing up the middle. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
11. 180. 180.
Now it's Burrow. That is caught. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Oh, my
Throwing
goodness.
on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw.
Fuck! 23 got beat!
T. Higgins.
The Bengals
Extra point away from drawing level. They win an empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Now Lance looking to change it up. Throwing on second and long. Lance looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Osborne. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. 3rd and 4. Here's Lance to throw it.
Come on,
It's going to be
Trey.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival...
And how about this, a fake? And this is caught. Runs through the contact. And he goes out right around the 39. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to. Whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to get it done. Quality coverage that time to slow down what's been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. And nothing but green.
Trick or treat, baby.
Middle of the field.
Trick or treat.
Touchdown, Vikings. Trey Lance, 61 yards. And the Vikings are going to take the lead.
If I have one word to describe what I just saw there, especially for the defense, it's confusion. Half of them playing the run, half of them playing the pass. Your offensive line is doing their run blocking best. That allowed him to escape for a monster run downfield.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Wow.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was
Come on, get that ball out.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. The LSU connection, Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On one, ready?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Ball out. Let's go, baby.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, with the dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here we go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Dot.
And Burrow going to throw again.
Thank you.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Read that shit like a book. Appreciate you, my boy.
He's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Dancing to his left. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And Lance, he's going to change the play. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance.
God damn it, Lance. Come on, baby.
The mark too far out in front.
Come on, baby.
Just tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And Lance now to throw. Looking deep downfield. And oh no, it's incomplete. That's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
Joseph on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
The kick by Joseph is good, and the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
On 2, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company.
Yeah, buddy.
Early these struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Yeah, buddy, get in there, 2-3. Let go. Sitting there waiting on his ass. Bye.
Were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission.
Not much you can do at the end of the half to win the game, but you damn sure can lose it, boy.
Of EA Sports.
Damn sure can lose it.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. Escaping a tackler at the 25. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
First and 10 at the
Here we go.
46-yard line.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Done.
Now it's Burrow. And that's
Come on, dog.
Higgins.
Come on, dog.
But not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Gun,
From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 27.
12, 12, 12. Done.
Now Burrow. That's going to be caught. Touchdown Bengals. Jamal Agnew, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. And McPherson on for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Okay, ready?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Lance wants to change him up. On second down, here's the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
On play action, Lance rolling to his right. He's got a man, complete. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Vikings. CeeDee Lamb with his 13th touchdown of the year and second.
Sedarian
And the Vikings add 6 to their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now.
Bark his ass off the line, boy.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense? I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball.
Oh, my gosh,
and they keep making the connection.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
Bro, come on, dog.
Receiver complete.
Just ripping the seams.
Down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
First down and goal to go.
11.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he's
Good
swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
11, Thomas.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down.
Yeah, there you go, 66. Good fucking job, boy.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
11 mighty.
3rd and goal. Burrow.
What? Yo, come on!
Touchdown.
What is that? What is that?
With his 2nd touchdown of the night.
Come on, fam. He's like, dog. You look right at that. He looked right at that.
But still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately,
God,
no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this
That's so
deficit.
ass, bro.
He might need to score a couple more times.
He throws a fucking outside streak versus cover 2. Like, literally, the fucking hook defender just stood there.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
Oh, my God!
Wind up incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Poor accuracy
Second
drop,
and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
Hey, blue. Real green.
Here's Lance. And this complete to Mitchell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
First down, here's Mitchell. Nice little juke. And taken down just shy of the 40.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Here we go.
Second and 7.
Blaster, six. Hurry.
Throwing now is Lance. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. On the move past the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout.
Cool.
Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10.
Watch out now. 50, red, cycle. Yellow, zoom. Spike, white. Six, mega. Six.
Now Lance. That is caught by Lamb. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Ultra. Go ultra. Set.
Chandler.
He really lost yards, bro. That's
he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
That's tough.
Ready.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Lance looking to change it up. On 2nd and goal, Lance. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now a play fake. Lance. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
No, oh my God.
Well,
I don't want to do this. I thought it was going to be a field goal, bro. I don't want.
On 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And they'll go for it. Lance. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. CeeDee Lamb. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Throw left side complete to Chase. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you.
Sirskis.
Intercepted yet again.
Yeah, buddy.
Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
Failed one.
And the Vikings take over once again at their own 25-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
And Lance's throw here into the hands of Jones. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. That catch, by the way, number 940 in his career, so he's 60 away from a grand, but 940, that ties him with Art Monk.
And I think it's fitting that he tied Art Monk because of the way that he goes about his business, the way that he plays the game. Not a lot of flash, not a lot of dash, but plenty of production.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game. And trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so. This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Hey, green. Claws red. Set cut.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Sam Hubbard on the tackle. A gain of 4. And it's third.
The Vikings on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Lance. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. CeeDee Lamb from 10 yards out. And the Vikings are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On 2.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
Throw incomplete as well.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And it's fielded at the 34. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense.
Okay, right.
Let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Edo blue.
Lance now on 1st down. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like, that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Right back to Mitchell on second down. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the left.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man right side, it's Lamb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown.
Call another timeout, boy. Call another timeout, boy. Yeah, he is.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Joseph connects on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I'm fine, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Burrow.
Oh, 42.
The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
That's some shit, bro. That's some dog shit, bro.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down.
How does 25 get roasted like that?
Touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. McPherson now for the extra point. And the lead is down to 24.
Makes the score Vikings 59, Bengals 35.
Who they said they're going to beat the Bengals? Us. Us said they're going to beat the Bengals. 59-35 is the score if you didn't know. Stupid ass Bengals fans.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
211 for 11 catches. Let's fucking go. 439. I'll take it. It's not a bad fucking day, boys. Not a bad day at the office.
Ready. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the 4th quarter. The Bengals
throw the damn ball, man.
He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Off of play action, here's Lance. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Vikings, the final 3 weeks are going to tell the story for them
Turnover
as they
was the
move
first
to
play of the
9-5 with the win. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals,
perfect QBR.
the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
Yikes. Yikes. We got to make this change. We got to put Chandler in as a starting running back. Oh, CD. 11 for 211 and 5 fucking touchdowns. Let's fucking go, boy. Let's fucking go. Fucking Jamar Chase. T. Higgins. Randomly got Jamal Agnew in the slot. Like, what the fuck? I'll take 11 for 211, though. 5 fucking touchdowns. Let's get it. CD Lamb. Sedarian DeLeon. Brandon Williams getting back there for a second is kind of hilarious. 5 TFLs as a team. 2.5 sacks as a team. Pretty sure this is the one when all 3 of these guys got half a sack. Should be a third of a sack, but you know. I'll take that pick. 6 by Andrew Booth. Yeah. 2 PBUs, 3 with Anthony Barr. No forced fumbles again. These are TTs. GG's, my boy. We only got 14 fucking points there. That's some shit. +3 finesse. I'll take 2. It's not bad. What games is left? I'm pretty sure we was one of the last ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 games left. Okay. All right, back to a 2-to-1 ratio. 65%, 293 per game, 114 QBR. Give me that Pro Bowl spot, baby. Lance averaging 10 a carry. Let's fucking go. How many games we got left? 3, 4 maybe? 69 catches. Should be able to spam him up a little bit. Hawkinson only at 31 is insane. This defense, bro. This defense ain't got no ringers, boy. I ain't lying. Ain't got no ringers. Six interceptions of Booth, though. Let's go. How many touchdowns? We got 2, right? Yep, 2 touchdowns. My man's is back on the MVP race. Let's go. Is back on the MVP race, baby. He really got Tyreek Hill, bro. That's insane. CeeDee Lamb up for Offensive Player of the Year. Good, 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 good. Quarterback ain't here, though. That's weird. It's up for MVP, but not for Offensive Player of the Year. Oh, let's go. Harrison with the DPOI vote. Let's get it. Take that shit from all them other motherfuckers, boy. Offensive Rookie of the Year. He's going to be out, though. That sucks. He's 3rd on the list now. Defensive Rookie, we don't have one. Best QB, we are 2nd behind Lance. I'll check Max Duggan's, check his stats out. Commanders. Ooh, CD climbing that list, baby. O'Neal. Shit, he might make a Pro Bowl. If he don't give up no sacks for the rest of the season. Ain't got nobody there. Ain't got nobody there. Best DB, Harrison Smith. Witherspoon's ahead of him? That's weird. Well, Seahawks. This is John, right? $43 touchdowns. Okay. 43 touchdowns, 25 picks, though. 3,800 yards. 3,800, 43 and 25. 12 more touchdowns, 10 more picks. That's not really a good ratio. And he's only got, what, 600 more yards than me? Imagine if he didn't get hurt and we had this run. If we could have fucking, what is that, 47 touchdowns to 17 interceptions? Man, that would be fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. Cowboys beat the Chargers. Okay. Good deal. Alright, let's actually move Chandler up. So we are starting back. Keaton Mitchell be the spell guy. Got the Lions next. Got a couple guys out. True. These motherfuckers been busy, huh? 95 catches for Keenan Allen, 2,100 yards. Damn. And then he's got fucking Tyreek, bro. That's insane, man. Oh, damn. That 5 touchdown game really put him up over the top. Bye. It's giddy. Couple big games at the end of the season should be in line for some yearly awards. The fucking orbits.